hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
So entertainment sometime come to y'all with another video, and y'all, we are reacting to Drew's boyfriend, okay, aka Blakk Smoke, being investigated by TSR Investigates. And by the way, for y'all that don't know, I love me some Justin Carter, okay? If they ever do a biopic and he's involved in it, I have to play him for y'all that don't know, I was him for Halloween, okay? I'm Justin Carter with TSR Investigates, okay? He not only uses black spray on his hairline, he also uses it in the smoke hookah. I'm Justin Carter with TSR Investigates, okay? I love me some Justin Carter. But anyways, y'all, let's get to it, you guys. He is being exposed by like a former friend / colleague who feels as if he was being used, and other people as well, such as Lala Milan and B. Marie, saying that they felt played by him financially due to him trying to further his business.
Trusted.
Now, this former friend, whoever let her get on camera like this, y'all a fool, because like she could tell she's beautiful outside of all of that makeup. Okay, like I don't know if y'all seen that recent video of Clarissa Shields and that clown makeup. This must have been the same makeup artist, because this is a fool. Like, what the hell? Oh my god.
And I feel like I failed my kids. I feel like I failed myself. Because I trusted somebody that I truly loved and thought was my brother, and I thought I was doing the right thing. And he played me.
Claudia Gregory says if you ever meet Blakk Tatted in person, he makes you feel like family.
He befriended single women who were successful, and he fed off of that.
You've seen him hugged up with reality star and actress Drew Sidora recently on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. They call him Blakk on the internet, but his real name is Cardell Bradley. He's the CEO of the popular hookah company Blakk Smoke. But his game might be up in smoke based on these lawsuits just filed against him.
Oh man, you gotta let that Justin Carter, okay? He gonna use a good metaphor and a good, you know what I'm saying, a good comparison in order to express the story.
3 Black women, some of whom you may know, say that he used them as prey for money to fund a lavish lifestyle. And roommates, make sure you go ahead and like this video and subscribe.
He led me to believe that he was in trouble.
Gregory owns a cleaning company in Michigan and says she started hanging out with Drew Sidora and Blakk about 2 years ago.
I met him through her. She was recording her music, and she met him at a music studio. So once they started, I guess, messing around, she introduced me to him, and that's how we became close over time.
She said he was like a brother. She looked up to him and the success of his hookah business.
And this is why, this is a big example. I don't do business when it comes to friends. No shade. We're not doing no podcasts. We're not doing none of that. It's no shade, because it always goes left. People get really funny when it comes to money, when it comes to business, when it comes to fame, when it comes to clout. I've learned this over time, and I'm just never going to make that mistake ever again. Straight up, okay? I will support you on my many maybe platforms, but me ever going into business financially, no. Because I want to keep you as a friend. Literally. I will support you though, always, but no finances. No investments altogether. But promo all day. All day.
Here he is with DJ Envy on The Breakfast Club back in 2022.
And they ain't gonna charge you. That ain't nothing.
It was rumored that Black Friday alone, you make $2.7 million. Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely true.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely true. Look, it's crazy. Like, it's so many things that I couldn't ever even fathom to believe. Let me tell you this about the $2.7 million. That's what I felt comfortable with sharing. You know, it kind of went a little farther, but that was my cap. You know what I'm saying?
He told me that he made millions from it. He even showed me $9 million in his PayPal account at one point. So, you know, I'm looking at like looking up to him. He's a very successful person. I want to continue to see him be that way.
So when he allegedly asked her for $69,000 in June 2024.
Me seeing, the $9 million that he showed me before, I felt confident in lending him that money, especially being told that I would get it back in such a short amount of time.
He said he needed money for what exactly?
So the first instance, he needed the money for payroll, and that was to pay payroll to his employees, and that was for $69,000.
Was his money tied up somewhere?
He told me that the $9 million, which he had previously showed me proof of in his PayPal account, that, it was frozen. He couldn't access it. And that once, the
Not gonna lie, I don't know about y'all, but I've never been a fan of PayPal. PayPal just screams fraud, fraudulent, scamiana. If you send any money on PayPal, babe, you are not getting it back. They have like a no refund type of clause type thing where it's like you are locked in. Okay, PayPal is a platform that a lot of scam artists use. Not calling Blakk a scam artist, but it's a scam artist like platform. The girls that know, no.
Investigation or whatever was going on was over, he'd be able to repay me.
It's spelled out in this lawsuit that she filed. Quote, Blakk Tatted represented that he had access to millions of dollars simply tied up in his PayPal account, promising to pay her with the proceeds from his annual Black Friday sale.
He was very grateful and said that I was a lifesaver and promised that he'd repay me as soon as possible within a week.
Okay, so July comes around, August, September, October. Then what happens?
He fed me little crumbs here and there, but I always gave an excuse or a reason why he couldn't do it. And I only have $50, but I'll still do this, like small crumbs, like embarrassing amounts of money.
Gregory alleges that Blakk continued to make excuses. The text messages between the two included in the filed lawsuit show that Blakk claimed his outstanding bills.
Niggas who do stuff like this are always corny to me. That's why I never found him attractive. I know Drew was like in love with him or like likes him really much, but the money throwing and like when the niggas be spreading the money, automatic turn off. No shade. Like ew. You know what I'm saying? Like you see money as big as the size of for you to show that off. Straight up. Okay? And what Candy said, I hope he doesn't call her out of Chateau Charest. Drew, I hope he don't call you out of Chateau Charest. Drew, let me tell you something. You better not have been giving this man any amount of money. Okay, you're already dealing enough with Ralph and all the finances going on over there. The last thing you need is this nigga, okay, sucking you dry out of any finances. Okay, the last thing you're gonna need.
Situations being added, and he was mentally breaking down and saying he didn't know what he was going to do. And again, because we had such a good relationship, he would come to me and ask me for money.
But as the months went on, the communication dwindled. You can see here
a little tea about him. He's actually, if y'all don't know, like he probably looks familiar to a lot of you guys. He was best friend at one point with Super Scent. So Super Scent, you guys, is the one who made Kaleidoscope hair product, not Kaleidoscope hair product, but who did the Crayola makeup and all that. She was best friends with him, and she used to go live a lot, and he used to be in the live. Just to give y'all a little backstory on him.
She was pleading with him to pay her back. Quote, I'm reaching out again because I really need to get the remaining payment from the Black Friday sales completed as you promised. I've been waiting much longer than expected, and I'm honestly very tired of the delays.
He borrowed money to continue to maintain a lifestyle that he knew he couldn't afford.
She says she was patient until she started to realize other women began posting their experiences with Blakk online. And what did that post say?
It was a post with B. Marie.
You got to make sure you're aligning yourself with the right people.
B. Marie, also known as Brittany Ricard. She's the owner of the popular Coda Skincare. She wrote this on Threads back in January 2026. Quote, having to involve the legal system just to recover money I trusted someone with is a painful lesson. What I've uncovered during this process broke my heart, and I'm still trying to process it. End quote. Now, we did find the documents. She, too, filing a lawsuit against Blakk, claiming that she sent him $300,000 with the promise he'd repay those.
Now, baby, that's an investment that I don't know if I would be able to make, okay? 69, I think it was 69 and 64, that Gregory sent is a lot less than what you sent, Buka, but you sent him a house. You might as well have given him a key to a brand new house. That is crazy. $300,000. Man. Some of my family couldn't even get that out of me. Nonetheless, a friend.
Funds. He also told her that he was experiencing financial distress and lacked access to business funds. Quote, when B. Marie requested repayment, he frequently responded with hostility, dismissiveness, or personal attacks rather than making good on the debt owed. Represented on multiple occasions that repayment was imminent and that funds were delayed due to temporary banking, lien, processor, or account issues, all while continuing to receive money, seek additional loans, and conduct business activities while failing to repay, end quote. She is seeking over $1 million in damages because she claims she lost out on business deals because of this dispute.
I was devastated. So I messaged her and I said, on Instagram, I see he got you too. We ended up speaking, and we later discovered that he had also borrowed money and did the same exact thing to Lala Milan.
Comedian and actress Lala Milan.
You may have seen me over there on TikTok killing it.
She, in these court filings, said that she had a 10-year friendship with Blakk, where he also asked her for money. Quote, Lala transferred a total of $25,250 to Blakk between July and August 2025. In exchange, he promised that the funds would be repaid no later than Black Friday 2020.
I wonder what he would do around Black Friday. Like, will he disappear, girl? Like, because, around Black Friday, it's the holiday season. Everybody busy, everybody with family, everybody out and about. Like, will he disappear around that time frame? And that's the excuse he would use. Like, oh, I was out with fam. You feel me? Like, Thanksgiving weekend, it was super long, man. Like, oh, I'm so sorry I couldn't repay you back. Like, was it that type of vibe?
5. After receiving the funds, Blakk failed to repay the loan as promised. When repayment became due, he engaged in a pattern of promised that the funds would be repaid no later than Black Friday 2025. After receiving the funds, Blakk failed to repay the loan as promised. When repayment became due, he engaged in a pattern of shifting and contradictory explanations, end quote. One of which was in this text message, Blakk telling Lala, quote, no, it's not lost, baby. Couldn't send it yet. They only released 5% of my PayPal reserves. It's literally getting handled though, so no worries.
And y'all, I'm telling y'all, PayPal has some of the worst customer service. I don't even have a PayPal no more because of this. Like, and I used to use PayPal around, I think, high school days. Like, PayPal is really bad. Anybody that uses PayPal or has used PayPal, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It is a joke.
If it was something bad, would have definitely let you know. I'm getting it. Call you tomorrow. Thank you again for this. End quote. To date, it says that Lala got $4,000 of her money back, but there's still $21,250 outstanding.
If everything was just a facade, everything was just a lie.
Gregory says Blakk, he tried blocking these lawsuits by filing for bankruptcy. I pulled up the bankruptcy filings, though, connected to his company, Black Smoke, where it lists a number of people and entities listed as creditors to the tune of almost $2 million. V. Marie is included on there, $303,000, and Claudia Gregory, $26,500.
Well, I just want my money, to be honest.
The bankruptcy didn't go through, records indicating that it was dismissed months later.
I took a massive hit with everything, with my finances, my lifestyle, everything took a hit because I trusted somebody who showed me a bank account or a PayPal account that didn't even exist.
Do you think he preys on Black women?
Yeah, absolutely. And I would add one more word to that: successful Black single women. You play uncle to our kids. You play like you're going to give them anything they want when they ask for stuff, but you turn around and you know that all this is just for you to continue to stay greedy, be greedy, to live a lifestyle that you don't even deserve, that you don't even have.
I think we're on, season 17 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's a very popular show. And you see Blakk on your screen. What was your reaction when you first saw him?
I was pissed that he walked on that TV show looking like he had $1 million and a lot of them mine and B. Marie's and Lala Milan's. And he just out here living his best life while he's ruining the very people that stood
It's
up.
so funny when somebody's like a little bit of a scammer, they just have that look. Didn't I say this? I said, bro, I'm telling y'all, like, when I be saying I be didn't I say this though? I told y'all, like, when I be peeping stuff, I'm never off. Like, I'm never off. The moment he came on that camera, I said something about him scream like finesse. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody who does finesse, they just have that look. They just have that look. And it's usually you have to look at the teeth. You have to look at the teeth. I'm telling you.
For him.
What do you think people can learn from this?
Don't be stupid. Don't give nobody your hard-earned money. Don't trust anybody's situation.
Yo.
Don't do no homework. Just don't do it. If they can't get it from the bank, they shouldn't get it from you.
Now, I emailed Blakk and his team for a comment about these lawsuits. They responded with a cease and desist letter in an attempt to block us from putting this out there. Here's the letter from his attorney, Steven Spiegel. It reads in part, quote, I represent Cardell Bradley. For years, my client has worked diligently to handle his business and manage his personal.
That Blakk is bold. Not you tried to shut up the shade room. Oh my God. You are a bold mofo, Mo. That's crazy. Now, you would think you would know that the way Shade Room works and them being such a big media corporation, to be honest, for so long, you don't think they know how cease and desist work? Come on now. This isn't just some regular old channel.
Personal and family life in a responsible manner. While business challenges inevitably arise and business cycles and economic activity fluctuate over time, Mr. Bradley has maintained his commitment to strive for excellence. I view the claims that you referenced in your May 25th, 2026 email to Mr. Bradley as an orchestrated smear campaign to damage my client's reputation and character. Mr. Bradley denies the claims made against him, and he intends to allow the legal system to handle and decide the merits of the claims that you have referenced. Obviously, your sources desire to use you and your platform to disseminate information regarding my client with the intent to harm him and his business. On behalf of Mr. Bradley and his company, I hereby demand that you refrain, cease, and desist from publicly disseminating any representations or claims pertaining to my client, end quote. I also reached out to Drew Sidora. She told me no comment, as did B. Marie, one of the women suing him. Lala Milan, she wrote us, and in true Lala fashion, she simply said, woo child, the ghetto. Blakk has been sued for fraud.
I'm sorry.
And it saddens me, Kelly. And what am I?
It really saddens me, Kelly. Oh my God. This Lala, he child the ghetto. Oh my God. See, that's why I don't send money to trade no more. I don't send money to trade no more. Okay? First Tyler got me, and now you got this nigga named Blakk. Man. I'ma call him Black Spray because look at his head. That is a shame.
Breach of contract, unjust enrichment, amongst a list of other related things. And of course, we'll let you know what comes out of this.
All right, so I'm not surprised at this at all, because a lot of these businesses, especially get a lot of their promo when it comes to using influencers. Financially, sometimes they waver is because a lot of these businesses sometimes tend to be a trend. A lot of people I haven't seen talk about Black Smoke as of recent. It was more so to me very, very popular and very promoted around 2025, early and late 2024. So to see all this going down, I'm not surprised at all, because if it was not a money issue, he would have been giving them their money back, especially the woman with the 69,064. That could have easily been quickly paid back. Now the 300K, I know that's a lot of money, but like that portion, I feel like could have easily been paid back. So that goes to show you that financially, he's not maybe where he portrays to be. And this is why I do not let friends borrow, especially large amounts of money. And I don't go into business with friends because it always ends up sour. The moment you do, some goes awry. It's happened to me before, and I refuse to freaking do it. Drew needs to be very careful, because if he's preying on single, successful women, you are a single, successful woman. And he could easily be preying on you. And the way that Drew's mentality is, she's very susceptible of a man just being very kind to her and complimenting her, and thinks that he's madly in love with her, when that may not be the case. So I just hope that she's careful and vigilant and pays attention to the story, although she may claim that they're lying. And I also feel like she's going to have to answer to this at the reunion, and the girls are going to use this to read her at the reunion. So please be ready with reads at the reunion, because they're going to come for you, babes. Okay? Let me know what y'all think down below. And have y'all let a friend borrow some money and it went awry like this? Let me know what y'all think. And we all babies.